When George Soros makes a move, I tend to pay attention, see what he's doing. Soros makes gold his largest holding as he cuts equity exposure to lowest since 2013 S&P puts. One of the more closely watched 13F reports yesterday, in addition to that of Warren Buffett, was that of his Soros's fund known as Soros Fund Management, the family office of George Soros, which revealed that while the 85-year-old billionaire was not quite as bearish as his former chief strategist Stanley Druckenmiller, or Carl Icahn for that matter, had turned decidedly sour on overall equity exposure. So he's essentially betting stock market's not going to be looking too good in the near future, but gold will be. Almost said gold and silver. Yes, gold and silver will be looking good, but he is talking specifically about his gold position here. So as shown on the chart, which I don't really need to show you, Soros slashed his overall long equity holdings by over 25% to just $4.5 billion as of March 31st, which was the lowest such position since 2013. As previously discussed, Soros had warned of risks stemming from China's economy, arguing its debt-fueled economy resembles the U.S. in 2007 and 8, before credit markets seized up and spurred a global recession. In January, the former hedge fund manager said a hard landing in China was practically unavoidable, adding that such a slump would worsen global deflationary pressures, drag down stocks, and boost U.S. government bonds. Perhaps that is also why, in addition to slashing his bullish bets, Soros also more than doubled his SPY puts to 2.1 million shares, or a value of $431 million, up from $205 million the previous quarter. But more notably was Soros' significant return to gold. After he acquired 1.7% of Barrick, making it the firm's biggest U.S. listed holding, this marks a prominent return to gold for George Soros, who is dissolving his stake in Barrick in the third quarter. This marks a prominent return to gold for George Soros, who dissolving his stake in Barrick in the third quarter of last year. I think there should have been something else after that, but that's how it ends. Soros also disclosed owning call options on the 1.05 million shares in the SPDR Gold Trust, which is Sprott's version of GLD and SLV, an exchange-traded fund that tracks the price of gold. It was unclear if Soros had been influenced by Druckenmiller, who earlier this month at the Sohn conference called gold his largest currency allocation as central bankers experiment with the absurd notion of negative interest rates. So again, when these billionaires make moves, and we don't get to know right away, it's usually, again, 13F filing. Oh, he did this, this one did that, okay. But that was, it's not instantly that we know these things, what their positions were, but it's at least good to know where they were just recently. And just recently, this is what we're talking about. He's back bullish on gold, imagine that, and short, essentially, on the stock market, equities. Who would have guessed it? Take care.